What's up everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we'll talk about the top selling smartphones based on price, functionality, and other factors. If you like this video, please consider subscribing to the channel. Also make sure to read the description below for more information and the latest prices. The Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra is a powerful phone in practically every way. Its camera is excellent, its screen is gorgeous, and has a ton of processing power. For those who like to take notes and draw, the phone also has an S Pen stylus. Additionally, the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra performed exceptionally well in our benchmark tests, ranking among the top few products in our lists, making it ideal for intense tasks like video editing or gaming. Its 6.8-inch screen is perfectly visible, even in strong sunshine, thanks to its 1440 by 3088 resolution, 120Hz refresh rate, and extremely high peak brightness of 1750 nits. And as long as you're using it, its battery lasts for roughly a day. And at last, the camera's adaptability makes it a terrific tool. If you wish to get near your subject, you can use the 10x optical and 100x digital zoom limitations to create stunning ultrawide photos. There are also a ton of helpful modes. The iPhone 14 Pro Max is unquestionably the greatest iPhone available right now. The greatest cameras, biggest screen, best design, and smartest display are all found in it. This iPhone 14 Pro Max may be confused with the iPhone 13 Pro Max at first appearance, barring the gorgeous new deep purple paint. It is that comparable. However, there are a few minute variations. Apple's translucent ceramic shield, which shields the front display from damage, should keep it safe. Even while the layout of the camera array is similar to that of the iPhone 13, the lenses are all a little bit bigger, making the array appear even larger. What's more, the dynamic island, the main advancement of the new phone, is displayed on its screen. Here, its one lower refresh rate works well for more static pages, while its 120Hz will provide fluid motion for compatible films and games. On the iPhone 14 Pro Max, everything appears to be functioning as it should, and the refresh rate appears to be set to 60Hz by default. And finally, for the camera, the 48MP quad-pixel primary camera is the star of this trio. When it comes to cameras, Apple took years to develop this high pixel count sensor, and yes, still refers to quad-pixel binding as a new concept. The reason the iPhone 14 isn't ranked higher is that it actually offers only a slight improvement over the iPhone 13, but the cameras and performance have a minor upgrade. The 12MP true depth camera can now autofocus, and both of its rear cameras, a 12MP wide and a 12MP ultra wide, have upgraded sensors. The new photonic engine from Apple supports all the lenses. Likewise here, Apple decided to continue using the Apple silicone from the previous year in the iPhone 14 and 14 Plus, and its A15 Bionic boasts a 5-core GPU rather than a 4-core GPU. It should deliver better performance than the chip in the iPhone 13 because it is effectively the same chip that was in the iPhone 13 Pro and 13 Pro Max from a year ago. Even while a lot hasn't changed, there are some intriguing new capabilities, such as crash detection, which lets your phone instantly alert emergency services and import contacts if you get into a car accident. As well as emergency services can now be contacted using satellite communications on the iPhone 14. It's a first for the sector, and it's encouraging to see that even Apple's entry-level iPhone 14 now has this feature. Similar to the top smartphones from Apple and Samsung, the Google Pixel 7 Pro is excellent. It shines out in a crowd, looks great, and captures incredible pictures. The Tensor G2 chipset in the Pixel 7 Pro is better at listening thanks to Google's specific AI tasks. It improves speech recognition, which increases the usefulness of Google Assistant, and here it can even translate foreign languages more quickly. Besides that, we are now beginning to reap the rewards of Google's development of its own processing platform to go along with its operating system. The Android 13 interface runs without a hitch on the Tensor G2, which has superior graphical capabilities than its predecessor. And on this phone, Android feels mature and finished. It is also quick and easy, allowing us to access any resource we wanted right away. It has a 3120 by 1440 resolution LTPO OLED display for the display, which is identical to the technology used in the iPhone 14 Pro. And for the camera, it gains a 12MP ultrawide macro, 48MP 5x zoom, 50MP main, and Tensor G2 enhanced macro focus and super zoom. This phone is enormous and pricey, so you'll need deep pockets to buy it, both literally and figuratively. However, you get a good deal for your money. The huge OLED screen is encased in a flat, industrial-looking stainless steel frame, which is almost identical to that of the 12 Pro Max that debuted in 2020. Plus, this year's model of the Pro is offered in a ravishing shade of Power Sierra Blue as well. Along with ProMotion, the 120Hz refresh rate, increased maximum brightness, and reduced notch are all improvements to the screen. And yes, the battery life of the iPhone 13 Pro Max is, in our opinion, the main reason you would purchase it. This was a problem with the 12 Pro Max, but Apple has now fixed it. to the point where it is no longer a problem. And now, moving on to its cameras. They allow you to take photos in a much wider variety of situations than ever before. The three 12MP rear sensors now all have increased low light performance and night function capabilities, according to Apple, and the iPhone 13 Pro Max also features a handy macro photography mode. When you approach objects, the phone will automatically switch to the ultra-wide camera, and the effects will be stellar. Consider the realme GT2 if your budget can't support any of the other, more expensive smartphones on this list. It costs half as much as most of the other gadgets on our list, and in a few cases even less, yet it has remarkable features. Our evaluation is mostly based on three qualities, each of which is genuinely amazing. The 120Hz OLED screen on the realme GT2 is extremely bright and colorful, as well as the 50MP primary camera is also outstanding. The superb Sony IMX766 sensor used in its main camera, which is also found in the OnePlus 9 Pro and the Oppo Find X5 Pro, produces amazing images both during the day and at night. A premium processor is also present in the realme GT2. Even though it is Qualcomm's flagship model from 2021, it still performs remarkably well in 2022 and undoubtedly will for many years to come. What's more, the realme GT2 has an in-screen fingerprint scanner on all models. Realme might have saved money by using a slide-loaded one, but instead it splurged. The scanner is quick, and while testing it, consistently functions. Last but not least, the battery sports a quick 65-watt fast-charging capacity 5000 mAh battery. According to our tests, it takes you from flat to full in 43 minutes and reaches 89% in 30 minutes, which is quite impressive. Thank you for watching. If you like this video and want to hear more from us, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notified of our new videos.